Hi YouTube, this is new Mama Mia coming to you with, I'm not sure the week, but this is my 4-month update video. Sorry, I am driving, so I'm splitting my attention, and I'm sorry for all of you people who get offended by me driving and talking, but I'm sorry. This is the only time I can get you a video, and gosh darn it, I want to get you a video, and I want to get you a video, damn it, there you go. So anyway, so it's something like week 18 or something like that, I'm fairly certain, but the stats, you want to know the stats. So at one point, 2 weeks ago, I had skyrocketed up to 194 or something like that, something really, really obscene, and then I reported in with you guys last week at 189, which I was very, very happy, and then I went to San Antonio to meet with my surgeon, and I was really afraid that I was going to gain weight, because I usually gain weight when I am traveling, and I did. I gained a pound when I went and weighed in with my surgeon the next day. I'd been traveling for 9 hours, and I was up a pound in water weight, and I'll tell you about my visit with my surgeon, but long story short, he was very, very pleased, and I was very confused, but trying to be happy, but you know, it's whatever. But anyway, so yesterday I weighed in at 184.4. Holla at your girl. So that means a couple of things. That means I've lost something like, well, from when I weighed in with my surgeon, I've lost 7 pounds since Friday. So that's very decent. Most of it obviously being water weight, but I also started really killing it in the gym. When I spoke with you guys last, I had been working out in the gym for a while, for like a week, and you know, I've been changing up my routine. I started using this rowing machine, which is part cardio, part muscle strengthening, which if you have a rowing machine at your gym, I recommend getting on that junk, because it will work everything. It works. It's like a full body workout. It works your arms, your back, your shoulders, your core, your stomach, your legs, your calves, all of it. But anyway, so I'm down to 184.4. So that is super, super duper duper good. So I'm really happy about that. And that means I'm no longer obese, according to the BMI chart. I know a lot of people pay attention to the BMI chart. But I'm officially only overweight, no longer obese. So to have that moniker removed from me, I'm no longer Mia, the obese girl. I'm not Mia, the girl who suffers from the obesity. I'm Mia, the girl who's just a little pudgy. So, I mean, that's kind of, yeah, I can deal with that. So the doctor's visit, a couple things. My labs were really, really good, actually, for the most part. My vitamin D was super low. He wants it to be around 70. It was at like 29. But from surgery, before surgery, my labs reflected that my vitamin D was at 13, which, so it's going up, but he wants more. So I'm taking a vitamin D booster, about 10,000 micrograms every day, to help boost that up there. Now, a thing that everybody should be aware of if you're taking a vitamin D booster, just be careful, because you can get toxic, highly toxic levels if you're not careful. So make sure that your doctor is monitoring those levels more frequently if you're taking a booster. Other than that, I had a decreased risk of diabetes. My cardiovascular labs, they were going down. They were still in quote unquote increased risk of cardiovascular distress or something like that, but it was still really good. My potassium was kind of on the low side, which I'm not surprised by, since my doctor, my PCP, put me back on the hydrochlorothiazide, which I think I mentioned to you guys, for the blood pressure, because it did spike up a little bit when I came back to NOLA, which I just think is silly. Why would you put somebody on something if it can cause a vitamin deficiency? If they had a bariatric surgery, even though I didn't have gastric bypass, you know, one would think. But anyway, but my surgeon and my doctor are now in communication, so they're going to be talking. What else? He wants me to revisit my goal. He says, my surgeon says, that at 135, I'd be a little too thin. Which at 184, I can't fathom. But at 135, he didn't like it. So, because he had never really given me a goal. He didn't want that to be my focus going into surgery, even though I obviously set my own goal. So, of 135, because I figured, that's smack dab in the middle of the BMI chart. But he says 150. I said, hell no. So, he said 145, and I said, okay, I'd live with it. So, yeah. So my new goal, revisited, is 145 pounds. I would like to have a lifetime maintenance of like 140 to 150. But 145 being goal. We'll see what happens when I get down to the 160s and the 150s, how I feel about it, how my body looks. Because he doesn't want me to look like Skeletor. And I'm one of those girls, right now at 180, 184, you can feel my ribs and you can see my hip bones. Which is what it is. You can see my hip bones, you can feel my ribs. So I can imagine that at 135, I mean, obviously there's no such thing as being big boned, but I do have a large frame. So I'll deal. And what else? Last thing we discussed, he does think I am developing an incisional hernia on my big incision, and that kind of sucks. So I have to go see him the first week of November. So he's gonna press on it and stuff, because he said at this point I shouldn't be feeling pain in my incision sites, and it's mostly just the big incision. So he hypothesizes that either it'll reabsorb and it'll fix itself, or we'll have to do surgery, and if we do surgery it will be over Thanksgiving break. So that's that, which kind of sucks. But I do feel pain. I especially feel pain upon waking. I can't really sleep on my stomach. Sleeping on my stomach is painful. So home. So there you go. Alright guys, well, I'm going to leave the video here. I will be updating you guys next week, with whatever week. I don't know the weeks. I always have to check my YouTube channel to see what week I'm at, but I'm sorry. But yeah, so that's that. And my hair, started falling out a little bit more. Then it stopped falling out, and now it's doing pretty good. See, I get like 1 or 2 strands, but nothing too crazy. Seeing as I have natural hair, which is naturally very, very delicate, sensitive. Look at my arms, guys. Alright, talk to you guys later. Love you all. Keep smiling. World is good.